the behavior or the speed of something was off. If you're saying that, I would imagine. Got you. Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, the best thing for you to do really is to wait for the permission slip first. And then once you have that, you know, you can take the follow-through trades that's set up with confidence, because the market has already shown you and proven that everything is in position as far as what you need to be present. You know that you need the right environment. You definitely need the right behavior. So if they are present, then you know that the timing is right. But it's also your job to always keep on top of and monitor the environment. That's actually better right there. We'll leave it right there. Monitor the environment to make sure that it continues. So it's one thing to have it in place. It's another thing for it to remain in place when your actual follow-through trade comes. And if you try to jump the gun and take the trade without having the prerequisite, you know, you're more dependent on your ability to be that precise with your timing, because you're doing it outside of the market's timing. That's where you'll run into issues. Like if you do that, if you attempt to do it that way, you're definitely going to run into the issue of your timing not being precise, because you're trying to catch like a needle in a haystack if the market is not already giving you the right timing. Like the market should already be in the right timing by the time that you take a trade. He said, I just hopped on and saw the opportunity, slapping my own hand for the lack of discipline. It's easy to do that. like in all honesty, it's very easy to not have the discipline that you need, because, you know, when you're looking at the market and it's moving around and you're thinking that you see something, if you don't do that prerequisite work, then you're going to subject yourself to what the market is always capable of doing, which is slapping you. Like the market is always capable of doing that. So we can't ever take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like under no circumstances. All right, got my timer set, finally. Finally got my timer set. Jermaine, what's good? I think somebody said earlier what time the MRMH was. Matter of fact, let me come over. I think Joshua posted the video for it too. Hold on. 8:05. Okay, so this was less than an hour ago. All right, that's good to know. That is good to know. Let me see something. I know you are. He said, what's up? Ready for this training? Yes, sir. Yeah, we was in here. I ended up picking up a television for my mother-in-law just now. And we were just setting that up. So that's why I'm kind of just getting back to the computer, to the laptop, getting ready for training now. So we're gonna set things off shortly. So I'm just getting situated now. But scheduled for 9:20 start time. So we're gonna get it cracking. Yep. All right, let me see something. Yeah, so that was 805. Daniel, what's happening? So right now the environment looks good. The behavior is it ain't quite there yet. I'm not sure what it did in between 805 and now, but from what I'm seeing right now at this moment. Thank you. What I'm seeing right now at this moment is some speed. Yep, some speed is present. Jorge said pricing out late also. Yeah. What's up, Walker? Walker said low speed poking in there. Exactly. What's happening, Gary? Oh yeah. Jermaine said, watch your first video about NADEX. You wasn't even on 5 minutes yet. It popped up on my feed. Wow. I don't even remember that. I wasn't talking about 5-minute binaries? You mean I was talking about something else? I don't know who that is. Nolan Dre 44. All right, what's happening, Dre? What's up, Mick? Yeah, I see that. There is a level of instability. That is affirmative. Yep, that is affirmative. Yo, I hate the lighting in here. I gotta get another light in here. I don't like the light in here. It's messing with my OCD. Now the camera's getting on my nerves. Hold up. The camera look blurry, don't it? Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, the 805 was definitely the MOMH. Dre signed up yesterday. Oh, let me see. Oh, no limit Dre. Okay, now I see what your what do you call it? Your handle is. Okay. Trying to see who you are now. I know who you are. Rolandrius, right? And I hope I'm saying that right. Got you. I got you now. All right, Dre Robinson. All right, cool. Yeah, I always be trying to connect the tags to the names. Yeah. Put a comment, Jermaine, so I can see which one you talk about, because I don't even know. You said the first one I ever did. I don't even remember that. And if I wasn't doing 5 minutes, what was I doing? I must have been doing hourlies, maybe. Oh, you know what? I think I vaguely remember that. You know what? I might have been doing like weekly or something. I think I might have been doing the weekly chart. That's crazy. I didn't even know the videos were still out there. All right. Walker said this one gave 5, 6, 7. The pricing was slightly off balance. Wait, just now? The 905 you talking about, Walker? And there's still a speed here too, anyway. So it was the weekly, right? Yeah, yeah. Now that I thought back, I was like, okay, I think I know what he's talking about now. Yeah, that was mad early. I think that was back when I was trying to get when I was trading to get like 10% a week or something like that. That's crazy. He brought it way back. Yeah, that's when I didn't even really know what NADEX was yet. And I kind of was still looking at it like Forex. Yep, I remember that now. Walker said ended up being the speed reversal. Yeah. So the 567 you saw, you saying was going up first, because the way that ended, it ended to the downside. So that's what you're talking about, Walker? When you said speed reversal? When it started up, it must have started going up first and then came back down. Yeah, right now it's just too much. It's too much speed. Period. At this very moment. See what? See. I'm as I'm saying, I'm going to see what this one does. Speed. Just speed. Too much speed. He said started high, came down to 4 over, wobble before the minute, started at 4 under the minute, and then went 5, 6, 7. But the price dropped to low 70 suddenly. Right. And then that's when you saw the reversal. James asking what I was about to ask y'all. I was going to ask you guys, what do you think about the MRMH now from earlier? Because that was at 8:05 p.m., so a little over an hour ago. So let me ask you, James, if you had to, I'm not even going to say if you had to guess, just how do you feel about the way that the market looks now? What do you think would make more sense to do? To wait for a new MRMH or to continue to monitor environment and behavior until a potential follow-through trade sets up? What do you think would be the best thing to do? And that question is for James. And really for any of you, you can all answer or respond to that. Mick said needs to transition back to stability. I say reset. James, reset. Jorge says keep watching. Walker says yes, the phase needs to return. So Walker, you saying yes that you would reset or that you would just monitor? Curious to see your response to that one. Oh. I knew it. Yo, Walker's a G. Walker is a hard body. That's why I wanted to clarify what you were saying, because I knew what you were saying, but I wanted you to say it. Yeah. Jay said I would wait for another MRMH. Okay, cool. Cool. I think who's that NADEX shooter? That's Adam. What's good, man? Jorge says speed came back in. Slow condition needs to return. Slow, steady movement in one direction needs to set in. Somebody else just said something a minute ago. Hold on. Oh, Jermaine, training pregame. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The pre-show. Walker said, if slow and stable condition returns and the market sets up that's follow through behavior. This is good. This is good because nobody's wrong. And as a matter of fact, this is what we're going to talk about in training. We're going to talk about it. Chris was good. Sharing me, what's happening? Mick says Sync went out of condition. Adam, I could dig it. So Mick is waiting for a new one. James Wallace, he waiting for a new one, he said. And Walker ready to squeeze as soon as everything sets back up and positions yourself. He ready to take that. And you got to be gangster to do that, because that means that you're that confident in your ability to recognize the timing with precision without having to rely on another permission slip. But we're going to talk about it in training. That's actually good. That's a very good dialogue to have, because now we're talking about what happens as your skill elevates. As your skill continues to elevate, you start to sound more like how Walker sounds. And like I said, nobody's wrong. No one is wrong. Mick said, been too busy to be in sync, but liquid as hell though. I'm seeing that. I am seeing that. There is liquidity for sure. So people are out there trading. The beauty of that is that when you have stability present and then people want to trade, you'll have a lot of stability present, and you'll see it reflected through pricing. What I mean by that is you see the orders now. Like you begin to see the depth of orders. And that's a lot of information as your skill level elevates, because now you're timing yourself properly to know that the level of stability present is enough for you to see liquidity and to see the depth of the actual orders on the platform. You talk about skill. Skill elevation right there. Yes, indeed. Oh, Ruck, what's happening? Mick said 20 on 20 and 10 on top of 10 size-wise. Yeah, and what you're noticing is the depth. Or I should say a level of seeing the depth. Because when you look at the NADEX platform, right, and you see the way that orders are being shown on the platform at the time, a lot of that has to do with the way that the market is being interpreted by the algorithm on NADEX. The market volatility will determine what you see on the platform. You know what I mean? Like, so the platform itself is also reacting to the market. This is something that people don't understand about how NADEX works. NADEX can only utilize information from the market. It's not its own entity. It's Forex information coming into NADEX. So when you look at all of the other nuances on the platform and you begin to get familiar with the way that things look at different times, during different environments, during different types of behavior, this is all as a result of the way that we study and the way that we interpret, the way we do it specifically. So you become better at your interpretation and your ability to see what NADEX is showing you, but you understand that what NADEX is showing you is based on the market. It's still based on the market. It's still not NADEX separate from the market. It's NADEX as a result of the market, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So the NADEX platform and their algorithm is a reflection of market activity. It's not the other way around, and it's not independent of market activity. Like NADEX is not just doing what it wants to do. Their algorithm is based on information coming in from the actual Forex market. So you guys are really, really learning how to interpret all of this information that's coming through, and you're knowing what to do with it, and you're knowing what not to do as a result of having the information. It's just like the reason that we know not to trade. You know, whereas somebody else will get caught up in what the market is doing, not understanding things. They'll be fooled and tricked by stuff that they see on the platform, and they get smashed. You know what I mean? So, nope. We ain't gonna get smoked. We just remain in alignment with what the market is presenting to us at the time. That's why, you know, all of the training that we do is not in vain. Like, people think that we just train and don't do anything else. When you're training, you're learning the most. When you're not taking trades, instead of taking trades, look at what's actually happening on the platform. Like, it's telling you a lot of information. And to know what to do with the information, and to know what the information even means, that's where our training comes in, because that's what we're doing. It's going to be the reason why we win our trades, period. And that's it. That is it. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm going to see y'all in training in a minute. I'm about to get off this, but this phone is about to die anyway. So I will see you guys on live training in about 3-4 minutes. I'm setting things up now. All right? I'm going to holler at y'all. Deuces.